So, hi everyone, and welcome to our topic, which is all about the debt financing and equity financing. So, in this topic, now we're going to compare and contrast the loan requirements of the different banks and the non-bank institution and cite this institution in the locality. So, whenever we try to have a loan, dito pag-uusapan natin ano ba yung mga requirements na kailangan. So, this will be our topic, which is more of debt and equity financing. So, pag sinabi natin class na debt financing, normally it's basically borrowing money, okay? Pwedeng for short term or for long term, no? And syempre, when you borrow money, it comes with interest, okay? And together with other charges, referred to the cost of borrowing or cost of debt. Kasi aside from the interest rate, meron tayong mga other na binabayaran, documentation, the processes, etc. So, ang tawag din is the cost of debt. And of course, common debt financing arrangement include, of course, yung bank loans, yun yung common. And then, meron din tayong tinatawag na bonds, which is considered as a debt instrument. And then, of course, we have also financing from non-bank institution like yung mga lending companies, Sila yung nagpapautang. And also, we have the cooperatives, okay? So, we have also assignment of accounts receivable and selling of the notes receivable. Kung saan, we could able to sell yung mga nagbigay sa atin ng promissory note at imbes na hintayin natin yung maturity date ng notes receivable ay pwede na natin siyang ibenta on a date na hindi pa siya mature pero at a discounted price. Tapos ang maghihintay na lang yung bumili nun. Okay? Parang sa ganon, maging liquid na tong notes receivable. So in here, there exists a borrower-lender relationship, no? So in the case of the banks and other non-bank institution, borrowing entails compliance with certain requirements. So pag-uusapan natin yan. When we talk about equity financing, ito naman yung pagbebenta ng ownership. Okay, kung kanina, debt financing is more of the borrowing. Dito naman is ownership, Most represented by the what we call shares or stocks, which is one way to raise fund for business purposes. So, para ma-compensate daw class yung use of funds from equity financing rather, syempre we are trying to release dividends to the investors. Okay? And set aside paid by the business. So of course, we have common equity financing arrangement that includes funds raised by the entrepreneur or business owner from friends and family. Okay? And capital infusion through direct sale of shares or through initial public offering. So yun nga, pwede tayong magbenta ng shares or ownership ng company which is through IPO or initial public offering. Or pwede rin naman na by financing of the private companies, and meron din tayong tinatawag na investee and investor relationship kung saan pwedeng nagkaroon na tayo before ng transactions, That's why meron ng investee and investor relationships. So when we talk about short-term financing, is debt scheduled to pay within a year, while long-term financing is debt paid in more than a year. So let's answer what are the sources of funds. So ang common sources of funds syempre is the bank. Ayan, pwede tayong kumuha ng pondo dyan. Pwede rin through cooperatives. At pwede rin sa mga finance companies na commercial. Okay? So yung cooperatives and commercial finance companies are considered non-bank institution but still being supervised by the BSP or Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas. Okay, so an establishment for deposit custody and issue of money for making loans and discounts and for making easier the exchange of funds in the Philippines. So banks include universal and commercial banks, the Trip Bank, and the Rural and Cooperative Bank. So later we're going to talk more of it. So first is the credit cooperatives, no? So itong cooperative na to, ang objective nito is to improve the quality of life of its member. So pwede yung mga members na to are professionals and they form a cooperative as a or as an additional source of income. So one of its aims is to provide goods and services to its members, no? So pwedeng yung mga members bibili din dun sa cooperative na yon or mag-avail din ng mga services. Okay? And ayun no, once na yun nga nakaka-avail sila ng mga ganun, no? It increase their income, no? Savings, investment, productivity, and purchasing power, and promote among themselves equitable distribution of net surplus through maximum utilization of economies of scale, no? Kumbaga dahil dun sa cooperative, mas na i-increase yung production, kaya nagkakaroon ng economies of scale. Syempre, in terms of sa cost, no, dahil nga it was owned by different members, so nagkakaroon ng cost sharing. And even in terms of risk, dahil nga iba't ibang members tong cooperatives, so nagkakaroon din ng risk sharing. So moving on, in particular, credit cooperatives promote and undertake savings and lending services among its members. So imbes na mangungutang sila sa iba, pag member sila ng credit cooperatives, dito na sila mangungutang. So yung interest na binabayad nila ay parang in the future is partly of that is magiging ano din nila, no? Magiging share din nila. It generates a common pool of funds in order to provide financial assistance to its members for productive and provident purposes. So all cooperatives regulated and supervised by the Cooperative Development Authority. So ito yung parang nagmo-monitor, no, ng mga cooperatives. The BSP in coordination with the CDA shall prescribe the appropriate prudential rules and regulations applicable to financial service cooperatives. And then, of course, we have also commercial finance companies wherein they are organizations without a bank charter, no? So, kumbaga, no, sila yung nag-a-advance, no, ng funds to business by discounting notes receivable, no? Pwede ring making loans secured by the mortgage or financing deferred payment sales of commercial and industrial equipment. So, for example, no, yun nga, kailangan mo ng additional fund, ikaw ay business, pwedeng mag-provide yung commercial finance company sa'yo, no? Pwede rin naman na ibebenta mo sa kanila yung mga notes receivable mo. Pwede rin naman na maglo-loan ka ng mga mortgage loan like pwedeng mga real estate, no? Sa kanila ka kukuha ng pera kung magpapatayo ka ng planta, no? You're going to establish or you want to buy vehicles, no, for your logistics. And also, pag ikaw ay bibili ng mga equipments, no. So, pwedeng sila yung bahalang bumili ng equipment para sa business mo. So, these are the usual loan requirements application. So, of course, no, in terms of the demographics, no, syempre you have to have the business name, the birth date, the address, the SSS, the number, phone number, and valid identification cards, no? Ayan. And normally, no, ito yung mga kailangan para ma-receive yung application mo, no? Aside from the application form, kailangan may mga ganitong documents. And then, no, syempre, kailangan mapakita mo rin yung income or revenue wherein it has something to do with pwedeng personal income or uh, ito rin yung mga parang salary history or pwede ring financial statement nung existing business mo. So dito bine-verify natin yung information and then we are trying to of course no have an interview kung saan pinapakita din yung mga documents. And then of course the asset and liabilities no So, they will be asked, ano-ano ba yung mga savings nila? May mga investment ba sila? May mga loan ba sila? Kasi, tinitingnan natin dito yung net. Okay? So, chine-check yung credit card history or credit history, no? Tapos, tinitingnan kung may credit history nga. So, magsusulat ng credit report at magkakaroon ng appropriate recommendation kung pwede pang i-approve yung application ng loan, no? And then for contact of or references, ito yung pagbibigay ah, ng owner or ng tao ng mga reference niya, no? It could be the employer itself, pwede rin naman yung ah, anyone who have credential uh, to witness na talagang this person is credible, no, to have a loan. Okay? And then, yun na, the document yung final decision, if approved, final document sign off and interest rate shall be released, no? And then, no, attest and authorization require affixing applicant signature. So, dito napipirma yung naglo-loan, okay? And minsan, no, there are some guarantor that is needed depending on the policy of the financial institution. So, make sure lang na yun nga no na yung mga documents no will be signed properly so that hindi na bumalik. So that's all no and thank you so much.